Good morning, it is Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they unfold live. Market opens up here in about 20 minutes. A little background context. Today is a Friday when I'm doing this recording, and it's a Friday. I'll be fully honest, I don't really feel like being at my computer that long today. So I'm going to try to make it, 30 minutes, an hour at most, and then there's other stuff that I want to work on and just stay focused on. Plus, yeah, it's Friday. So let's see what happens though. So like I said, plan on right around 30 minutes to an hour's worth of trading at most. So let's see what I can get done. All right, I have an order at 125, looking for a fast flush down through 125.50. So first there's the break. That was a move, and back up it went. So, all right, well, let's go to 124.50 instead now. So let's see if we can get down through 125. And again, I'm now interested for 500 shares at 124.50. Lowest it went, which you can see right there, low of 125.08. So close, but not close enough. I'll keep an eye on it. Okay, oh, wow. Filled. That was just a crazy move, fast move to the downside, and out that fast for $175. And that was, I don't know, what was that, 5 seconds from when I got filled to when I got out, but I need to stop talking and put my next order in at 122.50. So 122.50 next first order. Big flush there. And just to kind of illustrate how all this is one of the big questions I always get. Well, I'll come back to that. I need to stay focused on this right now. But all this is, has been alerted and talked about in the chat room. So if you're curious, hey Clay, how does your chat room work that you talk about every now and then? This one is giving us some good examples. But like I said, I'll stay focused on this for the time being. So again, my first entry point is at 122.50. So that key break now is going to be 123. So I'll keep an eye on it, and if it looks like 123 is going to fail, then I'll get the video rolling again. All right, looking for the Brayers, the break. I did adjust my order down to 122.15. So let's see if it can get down there. Okay, I moved my order down to 121.50 just because it's not quite getting me filled on the jumps that I want. But so let's see if I can get filled on this jump. So there it was. It jumped down to 121.72. So let's just go down to 121 now. So 121 is where I'd like to get filled. These ones you got to be extra careful with because they are so jumpy, as you see. So you always want to err on the side of caution. So 121 is currently my erring on the side of caution. So I'm in there for the first 500 shares. So let's see what this wants to do. So it took me out there for another 175, not quite as fast, quote unquote. But let's go to 120.01. So just double checking. Don't want to put in the wrong order. So 120.01, so there we are. It is 9:38. So 8 minutes on a Friday morning, up $350. Maybe some more if this thing wants to keep on pulling back. So let's see if it can work its way down to 120. Here comes the bouncer. So I may be interested in potentially shorting this as a dead cat bounce, but I'm not quite convinced yet. So we'll see how this one plays out. But yeah, like I said, 9:38, up $350 on a Friday. I would not be shocked if I just decide to call it a day and start my long weekend and start the weekend right now. After 8 minutes in, I'm more than happy with 350 given the context of how fast this all happened. But like I said, this is still some good action here. So while we wait, How to hit Clay, how does the chat room work? Well, just to kind of illustrate. So that was actually the first alert that I posted in the chat room of ROKU when it was down, or when it was up above 126.50, and I made a note about that 126.50 mark. In fact, why don't I just do this? Because again, I'm not doing any of this to brag by any stretch, but like I said, I get the question all the time because it's a good question. But hey, Clay, how does your chat room work? So here was the alert that I made before the market opened. So right there, you can see at 9:18 a.m. And at that point, I said, watching the 126 for potential short after the open. That move happened very, very quickly, and I missed it. But for any of the members out there, congratulations to them. I know a lot of members of the community watch these videos. So yeah, congrats to any of you that took the short up around here. You are swimming in money right now. But then the other thing was, so let's see. Where is that other alert at? Let me searching. Oh, there we go. So then I put that out there as a next alert where I said ROKU 125.50 was a new key area of support. And of course, that one got absolutely destroyed too. So that was another opportunity for people to make money. In fact, right here, hopefully Rick doesn't mind. But let's see, Rick made a quick scalp. So he made what? $56 real quick on that, on the 125 break. So there's an example. Thanks for the call, Clay. But so that's how the chat room works. It's not like I'm sitting here trading all to myself and I'm not sharing anything with anybody else. No, I'm making alerts to everybody. And I mean, this is such a liquid stock where it's not like it's a penny stock where it's a game of musical chairs or anything like that. There's plenty of opportunities for everybody to get involved. Rick actually was trading options. So right there, he was trading a put. So by that, I mean, so he was not using anywhere close to the amount of money I was using because, well, Clay, I can't trade Roku. That's a $100 stock. All I'll say is that's why options exist, and that's why I would highly encourage you to learn about options. But so that is how it all works. I'm not hoarding these alerts to myself or anything, or worried about, well, I got to get in first before I alert it, because no, it doesn't matter when I get in, because there's so much volume right now that it's just a drop in the bucket. Now, if this was a penny stock doing barely any volume and it had some super, super low float, well, then yeah, at that point, I would definitely care of making sure, well, let me buy first and then I'll alert it. But that's why I love big board stocks, because none of that garbage matters. None of those games matter. It's just make the alert and let everybody trade it, because these things have so much volume. But all right, I think I've stalled long enough. Been trying to see if that can break down. But yeah, that's how the chat room works. And yeah, the next time I get on the video here, it very well may be me just saying I'm going to wrap things up, because 8 minutes in, 350 on a Friday, quite happy with that. All right, I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up. This move, it broke down through the 120.50 mark, but never quite got to where I was. And I was still relatively far off, which is why I never got the video recording any further. But it is now exactly 10:01 a.m., so I'm totally wrapping this up. I'm starting my weekend early. Before I go, though, a few final things. If you are interested, or let me take a step back. If I've started the weekend apparently a little too early, but if you enjoy these videos and want me to keep making them, then the easiest way to communicate that to me is hit that like button, leave a comment down below and just let me know. And also make sure to check out the channel and subscribe to that. Also lots of other different videos. If you are interested in joining the chat room, which I talked about quite a bit and showed how it worked, just go to claytrader.com/team. And the question there that you need to ask yourself is, do I believe this service can help me make more than $8.25, not per day, but per week? If you think the service can make you more than $8.25 per week, then you will definitely get a good return on your investment. So that's how I would approach the prices that you'll see there. Is it all boils down to $8.25. Now, if you are interested in learning about charts and how to use technical analysis to build a strategy that works for you, again, at claytrader.com, I offer what I call the Trading Freedom Pathway Program. So you can go and check that out, and that'll teach you everything that you need to know from points A to Z in terms of trading and building trade plans for your goals and your personal situation. So that is all I have. Again, if you enjoy the video, then like I said, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, leave me a comment down below, and I will see you back for the next video. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.